but I can't get out of bed. There's too much in my head. I could be more faithful, but I fail at that habit. So I run around instead. I wanna be good to myself, love hard to breathe more, drink less. I wanna be seen at my best, sleep more, be nice and less. All I need is 21 days and I'm fine. January 1, I'ma still need more time. Every single year, yeah, it never fails, I try. But maybe I don't ever wanna put down this life. I could be your best friend, but I can't pick up my phone. Let it ring cause no one's home. I'm always judging and degrading. I should stop all that, I'm sure, but I'm just too insecure. I wanna be good to myself, love hard to breathe more, drink less. I wanna be seen at my best, sleep more, be nice and less. All I need is 21 days and I'm fine. January 1, I'ma still need more time. Every single year, yeah, it never fails, I try. But maybe I don't ever wanna put down this life. All I need is 21 days and I'm fine. January 1, I'ma still need more time. Every single year, yeah, it never fails, I try. But maybe I don't ever wanna put down this life.
Hello there, hello there, hello there. Welcome to Kristi and Kev's Parler Hour, where we parlay about parlour stuff. It's an emergency Sunday night one because this story could be over by tomorrow or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, I'm Kevin Logan, the Manic Pixie Dream Boy, and joining me, as ever, it's the Doctor that rocks you. It's Kristi Winters.
Yes. We will rock you. Okay, music worms. Anyway, yes, we're going to have a show where we explain why the removal of Parler was completely justified and a good idea.
Also, that's the face of Dan Bongino.
Yes.
Who I've just realised, his surname, Bongino, sounds like a frat boy nickname. Yeah, they call me the Bongmeister. Yeah. But that's his real name. Anyway, that's the face he made on Fox News yesterday, which I think gives you a fair indication as to his feelings on the topic. Anyway,
you would think that like a national tragedy had happened because Trump was taken off Twitter. The level of just complete over the topness. This is the end. They're coming after you next. Is
oh, that's a great one from the chat. We will block you. Nice.
We will remove your server service.
Indeed. Enough.
Oh, yeah. So updates.
Enough.
Yes.
There's so much to go through. So much. I mean, there's salt everywhere. You don't need to mine it. It's just on the ground. You can pick it up and get gallbladder stones or whatever from eating pure salt. I've gone too medical with it. Anyway, yes, Parler. We've discussed Parler before. It's Nazi Twitter. Now, there are plenty of Nazis on Twitter, but this is specifically Nazi Twitter. For the next few hours that it still exists, if you want to go and follow me, I'm at Ghost of Chavez. You really shouldn't do so because Parler is, and I think I'm right in saying here, a hive of scum and villainy.
Yes.
But if you do use that service and are able to do so in the next few hours, I'm at Ghost of Chavez. It's very funny. I don't ever post there because it was just a joke. But anyway, yes, we've said this before. Any of these free speech sites, they're fascist sites. That's all they are, really.
Yeah. Free speech is a code word now, unfortunately. It breaks my heart. And when we talk about free speech, it's basically, if it's a site or an app or a service, it's probably filled with Nazis.
Almost certainly, yes. Any other site that won't take them. So we're thinking of places like Gab, Parler, BitChute, those kind of places. Yes. But the thing is, protected speech goes so far, but no further. You can't threaten people, which happens regularly on Parler. You can't organise insurrections against the government, which again has been happening on Parler.
Right.
And a lot of that's about to be found out because, of course, the FBI, pursuant to Parler's legal obligation under federal statutes, had to hand over metadata for the last 3 months, including deleted parlays, as they're called, tweets, Parler tweets, to the FBI. So essentially it's amounted to a fascist honey trap, which is very, very funny.
That they did to themselves.
Yeah. You might say it's like a metaphor. What's the best metaphor I can think of? Tasing yourself in the bollocks and dying would probably be the best way of describing what they've basically done there, which is very amusing. Anyway.
Might be too soon.
I don't care. The only good fascist is a tased in the ball dead one. So that's I've reworked a classic there, but there we go.
Terms of service, yes, Kevin. You've so much for your monetization.
That's never coming back. I still haven't got back. They haven't got back to me. I applied on the 6th of September 2020. Still haven't got back to me. That's not going anywhere, is it? So if you wanted to make up for the fact that I don't get any money for this, streamlabs.com/KFLogan1875 or the Patreon link both in the description. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. We're not here to shill for Kev. We're here to shill for decency by laughing at Parler.
Yes, which was completely justified in being taken down because because as we'll see, Amazon, whose servers are hosting this insurrectionist material, wanted nothing to do with it. And they said, please take this down. Please moderate your comments. Please have a way to remove this and identify it, an algorithm. And they refused.
Indeed.
They didn't.
Yes. So, as is the yin and yang of human existence, they fucked around. They are now finding out.
Yes.
Okay? Several companies started dropping them. The business model, or the structure of the thing on Parler is very interesting. In order to get verified, and which allows you to DM, because I can't DM because I'm not verified as Ghost of Chavez. You have to give them your what's called national security number here. Your social security number in America, which
that is highly sensitive information.
And experts have already tested their system and found it very wanting. So
again, they're doxing themselves.
Yeah. So and various public officials, including members of the Senate and Congress, have accounts on Parler and have therefore presumably given their social security number to these shysters. That's not a national security threat at all. That's fine.
No, that information couldn't be sold to people with nefarious plans.
Yeah, absolutely mad. Anyway, so all of that was done, and it's two-step verification, safety, and all of that sort of stuff. And the company that organised that for them pulled out after Wednesday's.
Their pullout game was not weak.
No, their pullout game was incredibly strong. Anyway, after Wednesday's kind of light bit of insurrection that they did in Washington, so that which was largely organised on places like Parler, so they pulled out, which meant that you could become verified on on Parler by just entering fake numbers into the system and just becoming verified. So people were doing that and getting verified and DMing Devin Nunes, telling him to go fuck himself. Which was fun. So that happened, and obviously the attendant mooing into his DMs, which
Oh, yes.
that's the thing. He doesn't do it, so an intern was just like, "Oh fuck's sake, another cow! Oh for fuck!" Like, do you know what I mean?
I was incredibly childish earlier today. There was a clip because I was looking for stuff about Parler because I was, trolling for tears, or trawling, I should say, with an A, trawling for tears. There was a clip of Devin Nunes on Fox News, and he started going off about bullshit. And I just typed "moo" in the comments and left.
Yeah, that will follow you to your dying days, Mr. Nunes. Enjoy, you dickhead. Anyway, so various other companies started pulling out and jizzing all over Dan Bongino's face, including their server, which is an Amazon subsidiary or something. First they got pulled from the Google Play Store, so you can't go in it. Then Apple gave them a 24-hour ultimatum. They didn't do virtually anything, and so Apple pulled them out, which basically leaves them without any way of really downloading the app legally. So, and then the server is pulled out, which means at midnight tonight EST, which is what?
PST, Pacific Time. I thought.
No, I was okay. Okay,
One of the two.
One of the two, which is either 5 hours or 8 hours from now. They will have to shut down. They've already said they're going to shut down. But the thing is, they've only then got a few more hours to actually find a new server, or it just disappears. They just lose everything. And they can't find one, and they're freaking the fuck out.
They can ask the FBI. Oh, this feels good.
Kiwi Farm. Hang on, is Kiwi Farms actually down? Oh, no way. Is it?
You can check that out.
Yeah.
Look, the thing about this is, we're going to look at some right-wing stuff, and it's, I think, very important to, again, be hyper aware that when they go on shows to talk about this, their agenda is to not talk about Trump's being held accountable for insurrection. They want to find a new enemy. And the new enemy is somehow that the Democrats and big tech are interchangeable. And so they conflate these two concepts, and they equate what happened with Trump being held accountable for his words on Twitter to the Democrats wanting to silence people and all kinds of bullshit. So we're going to just try to pay attention to the various talking points that they have been circulating to avoid talking about the insurrection.
Yeah, no, Kiwi Farms is still, unfortunately, still very much around. Anyway, I'm going to switch over to the main window, but I forgot to even put the fucking screen on for it, so...
Well, that'd be helpful.
Oh, you don't need that. There we go. Fuck's sake.
That's what I have to look at all the time. I see the back workings of all this. I see the back of Kevin all the time.
She does. We do YouTube pegging regularly. Yeah, because obviously I have to...
right now.
I have to... Yeah, exactly. People can't see it because it's not on the screen. It's the only professional element of this broadcast is that I'm able to do this and it not have a thing. Thank you to either Tia or Tear, both eyes out, who subscribed with Prime for 8 minutes ago.
Oh,
thank you
nice.
to them. Yes, you can do so as well. If you've got Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to me for free with your Bezos bucks on Twitch, if you wanted to, or pay out of your own pocket for it as well. Whatevs. It's always up to you. Anyway, so yes, that's a thing I was doing. That's tomorrow's meme. Anyway. Kristi got
I got a preview.
Got a preview of that. Anyway, shut the fuck up, everyone. Shut up.
Laughing in advance.
Indeed. Well, you don't want premature elarculation. So this is John Matze, or Matz, or however you pronounce it. Anyway, going off on this, right? He's the CEO of Parler. Do you want to read this one for us, Kristi?
Oh, if I must. First time I completely read Google's explanation for the ban. They never sent me a copy.
Lol.
Guess they aren't really concerned about the violence that is against our rules anyway. If they actually cared, they would...
Time out, Home Slice. If it's against your rules, why is it constantly happening?
Yes.
Like, constantly happening. As the fucking Wednesday's terror attack was happening, Lynn Wood was on Parler saying they need to find and execute the sitting vice president. Yeah, that parlor or parlay is still up, at least for the next few hours. Yeah, madness. It's so full of shit. To put violence in quotation marks there is as dishonest as anything you'll see on Parler, which is, saying something.
Also, just saying, hey guys, there's a rule. You're really not supposed to do this, and never enforcing it is not a rule. It's a joke.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if your rules are against it. What's your enforcement operation? That was the problem.
Yeah.
Hey, and their little money. I think that's what it
Yes,
says.
thank you, Lil Money. Subscribe with Prime.
As well.
Yeah,
Woo.
see? Maybe I need to advertise that element of it a bit more. But like, you don't have to necessarily pay. If you've already got a Prime, link it to your Twitch account and you can give me money for fuck all.
Yeah. If they actually cared, they would try to help. Wait, what? What do you mean try? It's your company.
Yeah, they're not there to baby you through this.
No, they're not going to give you
you're
tech.
You're a customer who's acting like a prick.
Other companies have figured this out.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. Why do they constantly, the right wing, constantly don't seem to realise, thank you for following, Mika Pekka Nuiu. I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, why do they keep not realising you've had places like Gab and Mines and now this place and various other sites that come and go? They become unusable and ultimately financially detrimental to these companies, so they always shut down. It was the thing about the Einstein quote, which is probably apocryphally put to him, about, was it the definition of his insanity is repeating the same thing and expecting a different result. And it's true. They keep doing the same thing over and over and be like, we keep getting closed down. Yeah, because you keep doing like weird racism and child porn and stuff. Stop it. For the love of God. Thank you for your donation, Juliana Catherine Diaz. You didn't have a message for me, but I respect you nonetheless. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. The other companies have figured this out. There are companies, I'm sure, that could advise them. And this is not like a new problem for them. They've been like this for a while.
Yeah.
And as you said, it's the life cycle of the alt-right site. Oh, look, we're free speech. We don't censor you like big tech. And then the Nazis flood there. Then the Nazis use their site to organize violence and stuff, domestic terrorism. And then they get investigated by the FBI and shut down.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen it. We saw it with the white supremacist sites, like that one White Power website.
Oh, that was very loud.
Yeah.
Gifted. Oh, thank you for your gifted sub to a viewer. So that's, whoever got that, enjoy. I will remember to turn down some of the other things because some of them are still quite loud. Anyway, Chris, let's power through. Right. In terms of, as you say, the not censoring them, but they clearly still do censor people because, I mean, the ultimate example is during the build-up to the Georgia elections, which we were remarking upon, happened less than a week ago, and no one's talking about it. It's not remote. Like, a news cycle usually lasts a few days, whereas now it's minute to minute.
Yeah, we were like, what's going to happen in the Senate? Are the Dems going to lose? It's going to be a gut punch. It's going to be another 2 years of McConnell.
Yeah.
And then, no, but it's already gone.
Yeah. But during the run-up to that, there was a thing which was a hashtag write in Trump GA, GA being the shortening of Georgia, the two-letter postal thing. Anyway, postal code, yes. Zip code, whatever.
Yeah, zip code.
Yes, which was a hashtag that went around where, because Loeffler and Perdue were not being... Not slathering.
sorry. I just realized what I realized what perdu means in French.
What's that?
Lost.
Oh, that's fair. Well, I went to St Jude's primary school in Birmingham, and St Jude being the patron saint of lost causes.
Yes.
Which was, given our football team were as bad as we were, that's
good.
Fair call. Anyway. So they had, because Loeffler and Perdue, Loeffler and Lostler, were not slathering the orange Mussolini's balls in their own saliva to the required extent for il duce. They were saying, instead of voting for the Republicans, fuck them, let's write in Trump for GA. Let's make him the senator for Georgia. which I don't even know the constitutionality of that as the sitting president, whether that's even like what would happen. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And in order, that would obviously hurt the Republicans' chances. So they shadow banned every single post with that hashtag in it. Yeah, because they're right-wing hacks. They're not there to be impartial or be like, look, we just want you all to talk. And look, no, they want to push a specific, very far-right agenda.
Yes. Yeah, that's what they're there for.
Yeah.
To be an echo chamber.
Indeed.
For the far right.
Anyway.
Oh, right. Back to this, yes.
So not dump.
Not dump the app and send a breakup public statement. What a horrible way to handle this. Can you imagine breaking up with a girlfriend that way? Hi, BuzzFeed. Tell the world my girlfriend and I are through because I like her sister Twitter more and she asked me to call things off. Thanks. Thumbs up.
Also, are we getting, again, I've talked about this, fascism being, thank you for the follow, Flint Reed, too. Fascism being a lot of it down to male sexual inadequacy. Are we getting the impression from that final stanza that that's sort of a template that John has experienced in real life? He's just replaced BuzzFeed for, let's say, Sophia, and Twitter for, I don't know, Rebecca or something. You know, like that's a thing he's actually experienced, I think. Yeah,
it's a little too specific.
Yes.
To just been come up with.
Yeah, look, you've been hurt, John. That's fine, but you need to deal with it in more
private ways.
Yeah, just more healthy ways. Just go get some fresh air. Maybe have a wank, mate. It's not the end of the world. Just
but think about some counseling. Maybe work on some of these issues that make you want to enable fascist discourse.
Yeah. Look, there's plenty more fish in the sea. I mean, they also don't want you, but there are plenty more fish in the sea. So, maybe work on your fishing game. Get back into it. Who knows? Anyway, so Google dropped them and all of that shit. And naturally, Fox News wanting to give airtime to fascists, as they do. That's kind of their business. They had Mr. Matze on yesterday to talk about this, and it's not only very, very whingy, but reveals that they're really fucked, man.
No, read the video. Read the text up before we hit the video. It's too good. That last line is too good.
Yeah. Video. Parler CEO admits his comments yesterday about, quote, many competing for our business, unquote, was wrong. Says no one wants to host website after being dropped by Amazon. Additionally, he says Parler's attorneys have dropped them as a client. I hear Rudy's not busy nowadays. Maybe get old Melty Face on the he's a whiz. If you've ever Parler, I know we've got to think Dave Rubin, high level ideas here, okay? Think outside the box, 4D chess, Trumpian style. What Parler need is to go to 4 Seasons, total fucking landscaping, and lodge their legal fight back. It's the only way.
I'm just imagining Mr. Parler CEO, your attorney, is on line 1, picks up, hello, fuck off, Nazi.
Hello?
Can you imagine how bad it is?
Hello? Ding, ding, ding.
Your own attorneys drop you as client.
It doesn't speak well to your legal case.
Like, we don't want anything the fuck to do with you.
Well, it's like with the Trump cases. When you lose lawyer after lawyer, it doesn't I don't think the prosecution are sitting there going, ooh, we're worried now. Ooh, they've got us on the ropes. No, it's fine. Again, as with the legal cases from the sedition on Wednesday, the prosecution are just going to be padding their stats. It's they're going to be keeping their averages nice and high. I mean, it's garbage time points, obviously, but you know what? They all count.
Yeah.
Wilt Chamberlain scored garbage minutes points as well, so it's, But Michael Jordan did, so it's only fair. Anyway, yes.
They all worked together to make sure at the same time we would lose access to not only our apps, but they're actually shutting all of our servers off tonight, off the internet. So
can we get some F's in chat for the death of Parler? Oh,
also,
outrageous.
He kind of forgets to mention that the reason they all acted in coordination was because they were acting immediately after the insurrection that was in part planned on your platform.
Yeah, exactly.
Or called for on your platform.
Yeah, like there's
incited.
Yeah, there was a definite inciting reason for them to do that. Thank you for the F's in chat, by the way, much appreciated. R.I.P. Parler. Anyway, there was a specific reason why they didn't just go I tell you what, we'll get together on, say, the 8th of January, and we'll just all do it together. No, there was like a kind of, dare I say, a bit of terrorism, bit of light sedition in the morning or afternoon. That the people went, you know what? Maybe we'll step back from this. Maybe we'll go. Don't need the terrorisms on my company's list now. That's, you know.
Yes, exactly. You brought them yourself to their attention. You did this to yourself.
Yeah. Wilt scored garbage points minutes, otherwise he wouldn't have reached 20,000 women. He was a pussy hound, definitely. Fair play. Anyway, also Wilt Chamberlain was one of my favourite jokes from the classic hit movie, the cult movie, White Chicks, where they're going about the Williams sisters here, more like the Wilt Chamberlain sisters.
No, not cult. No, not cult. Wait. What are we talking about here? White Chicks?
White Chicks.
Okay, yeah, that's not a cult movie.
Greatest
That's
movie,
just a bad movie
in the history of the world.
It's okay. It's the best bad movie we've seen, but one Terry Crews dance does not make it a cult hit.
No, but one Terry Crews fucking package does. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you have your standards, Gavin.
The bulge is no, fuck off. I heard you. You were fucking dripping, woman. Don't start.
It was. I have to say, impressive. Yeah.
Not bad at all. Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely see the shadows in that crease.
Yeah, it's got a serious camel tail. Anyway, enough of sexualizing Terry Crews from 20 years ago. Anyway.
They made an attempt to not only kill the apps, but to actually destroy the entire company. And it's not just these three companies. Every vendor, from text message services to email providers to our lawyers, all ditched us too.
Can we get some F's in chat?
Email ditch them.
Yeah, can we get some F's in chat for the email servers? That's terrible news. I tell you what they should do. They should get in touch with Hillary Clinton, because they seem obsessed with her emails. She might be able to get them in touch with someone via email.
Oh, it's so sweet. How sweet it is.
Well, actually, someone made that point about the Hillary Clinton's emails. These motherfuckers have to screaming about the national security. Oh, she's her emails. Gave their their social security number to Dan Bongino.
Of all people.
What the fuck?
That was a good decision.
They gave their private details to this creature. The fuck? That's lunacy. Anyway. Yes, sorry.
On the same day. And we're going to try our best, to get back online as quickly as possible, but we're having a lot of trouble because
Sorry. That's like all your your girlfriend and all your side chicks bumping your ass on the same day. That's not like one breakup. This is like nobody wants to talk. No one will return your calls. Yeah. You think you're blocked on a lot of numbers now. You are a social pariah.
He doesn't look like a little fish that eats stuff. What are you about? Piranha. Yeah. I did a piranha joke, Kristi. Actually, I did my favourite ever. My favourite ever pun today.
Which one?
And I'm going to show you. I'm going to fucking show you. And it is vaguely related because it's about Trump or some shit. Hang on, where are we? Hang on, there we go. Oh, right. You have this image, right? So.
No.
Trump supporting nuns, right?
Uh-huh.
And someone said, "What do you call this?"
Yeah.
And I said, "A bad habit."
That's good.
Yes, that's the level we're working on, motherfuckers. Get on my level or fuck off.
That is good.
Oh, yes.
I like that.
Sorry, I had to just share that with you because that is, I think we can all agree, the peak of Western civilization. Michelangelo can actually eat my ass. Yeah.
Trouble because every vendor we talk to, says they won't work with us because if Apple doesn't approve and Google doesn't approve, they won't. Yes, Amazon is the largest cloud storage vendor in the world, and we use them to host our servers. Hundreds of servers. And they gave us they said you have 24 hours to get all of your data and to find new servers. So, where are you going to find 300 to 500 servers in a 24-hour window, and how can you send all of the data from everybody out to them in a 24-hour period? It's an impossible feat. that, we're going to handle as best we can to get back online as quickly as possible. But,
No, you're not.
There's just some things that are almost basically impossible.
Yeah, that's like saying, look, we're going to do our best to swim away from the Titanic, but, we'll wait. It's a difficult task. We'll see how we go. And then you freeze to death.
This is the equivalent of like your ex throwing your things out the second story window onto the front lawn and it's raining.
Yeah.
And you got to get your shit together and get it in the car somehow, all of that stuff, or it's just going to get ruined by the rain in the dirt.
Indeed. What's this? Oh, yeah, I saw the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing. Thank you for that link.
Yeah, we can talk about that if you want. I watched it as well.
Well, I've bookmarked that. That'll be for later. Someone sent me a link. I'll have to wait for it to catch up. Sorry. When I go off screen onto my thing, onto the live chat, it takes ages for it to fucking catch up. Someone sent me a link that looked interesting. It was, I think, CNN or something, and it had Donald Trump in the title, so it could be anything.
Right, okay.
He's almost certainly, I don't know, got his dick out on live TV, or killed a horse,
he can't check Twitter
or something. Yeah, exactly. What's he doing now? Imagine how bored he must be taking shits now.
Yes, what is he going to do? They can't read newspapers.
Focus on the fact that he can barely urinate because of his horrific prostate issues. Probably, I imagine. Oh, come on, catch up, you bastard. There we go. Right. Well, we'll proceed to impeachment of Trump. That's from 20 minutes ago. Hang on, I need to put that on the screen for everyone.
Yeah?
It's not really relevant.
Find out, Donald.
Yeah, it's not really relevant to Parler necessarily, but it's all part of the milieu.
Can we get some details on that? Because, you know, I know there were people who were like, why isn't this happening within 6 hours? Like, because it should take some time. But it's going to be happening.
Also, let's be honest, Nancy's been laughing at Parler. Like, come on. Definitely.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
She deserves a few laughs after the fucking week she's had.
Yeah, I mean, the place that she's, like, sort of runs was overrun by terrorists early in the week.
Yeah, she had to like fire a bunch of fucking incompetent people who didn't do the security and deal with a president and organize the military so he didn't nuke the world while also setting things up for an impeachment. She's been a bit busy.
Yeah, lot on the plate.
Mm-hmm.
So this was from this issue by AP. Why have they got one single green vegetable writing stuff? Madness. AP. Come on, people. Anyway, the Associated Press, 20 minutes ago. Thank you to whoever the fuck it was in the chat who gave me this. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said Sunday the House will proceed with legislation to impeach President Donald Trump, calling him a threat to democracy after the deadly assault on the Capitol. Pelosi made the announcement in a letter to colleagues. She said the House will act with solemnity, which is a lovely word, but also urgency, with just days remaining before Trump is to leave office on January the 20th. In protecting our Constitution and our democracy, we will act with urgency because this president represents an imminent threat to both, unquote.
True. She
said, quote, the horror of the ongoing assault on our democracy perpetrated by this president is intensified, and so is the immediate need for action, unquote. Pelosi said that first the House will try to force Vice President Mike Pence and the Cabinet to oust Trump by invoking the 25th Amendment. On Monday, House leaders will work to swiftly pass legislation to do that. If it is blocked by Republicans, which is almost certain, the House will convene for a full vote on Tuesday. Pelosi explained that the resolution calls on Pence to, quote, to convene and mobilise the Cabinet to activate the 25th Amendment, to declare the President incapable of executing the duties of his office, unquote. Under the procedure, the President would, quote, would immediately exercise powers as acting President, or Vice President would, she wrote. Yeah, so, pretty...
If you read down next, the House will move to consider the articles of impeachment.
Yes, the day for an impeachment vote was not set.
But they're starting the process.
Yeah.
Okay.
With impeachment planning intensifying, 2 Republican senators said they want Trump to resign immediately as efforts mount to prevent Trump from ever again holding elective office in the wake of the deadly riots at the Capitol.
That's a real issue here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if there was any actual semblance of sense going on at the moment, he wouldn't be president. The 25th would have been invoked immediately because he's obviously trying to do a coup. And Mike Pence must realise Donald Trump tried to kill you on Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's what took place there. This wasn't just him trying to save himself. He didn't just throw you under the bus on Twitter or some shit like that. He tried to incite a mob to lynch you, Mike. What the fuck are you doing?
I think I saw some coverage that he's still hasn't called him because he's mad at him.
Well, I mean,
Even though he was attacked.
What do you say? You ring him up and go, "You're right, Mike. Oh, I see you survived, you little bitch." Like, what'd you do? How does that conversation go down? Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Trump is one of the most pathetic human beings that I've ever observed. Really, really profoundly awful person. So the fact that he wouldn't even call the guy who he's just tried to assassinate by proxy, for legal reasons, by proxy.
Yeah.
Mad.
There was a point in his presidency when I thought, oh, this is what it was like to live under a tyrant like Henry VIII. But he's actually worse than Henry VIII.
Well, I mean,
at child separation, concentration camps, betraying the Kurds, letting COVID. They're looking at. I think I saw something. I hope I'm wrong. I misinterpreted it. That there could be 1 million people dead by May from COVID.
Yeah, absolutely insane shit. Yeah.
He's completely off the rails now.
Yeah.
Sort of George III land.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he would have beheaded all of his wives had he been able to.
Yeah.
Like Henry VIII let a couple of them live. Whereas Donald Trump, had he been able to, would have... Melania would be a little less alive than she currently is.
Possibly, yeah, in an alternative universe. But anyway, we're speculating now.
Indeed, we are. Anyway. And we're here to talk mainly about the execution of Parler. So, where are we? Biden ally laid out the idea and said...
I think that's fine.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Also, by the way, I don't know if you saw this, what was her name? The new one, the one that was going to take a gun to the Capitol. What's her name? Yeah, she was...
it's like, it reminds me of the woman who cut up...
Bonbert or some shit?
Yes.
Bonnet? Anyway.
She reminds me of Bobbert, the woman who cut off her husband's penis.
Yes. Yeah.
Linda Bobbert, but something like that.
Yeah. Bobbit? Bobbit?
Bobbit.
Yeah, Linda Bobbit,
yes. Yeah. We'll probably come across it, right?
Unlike her husband. Because he hasn't got a dick anymore. That's the joke. Anyway. That's a difficult one, isn't it? Anyway. What was I going to say? Yes, she was parlaying the location of Nancy Pelosi on Wednesday.
Yeah, she was saying we've been moved to the Speaker's office. The Speaker has left the chambers, and she was also the one who sent the 1776 parlay or tweet, whatever, earlier in the day.
Oh, she deleted that, but I mean, she needs to be in prison.
Yeah,
that's obviously
a clear security violation.
Yeah, that's obviously sedition. You're trying to overthrow the government there. That's not ideal. Yes. Anyway, so Parler's going down at midnight. Now, if we won't be going at that point at this time, but I'll probably still be awake. So what I might do is do an off-air recording just to see what it looks like as it happens. I'll have the screen up. I'll be refreshing and all of that, and maybe put that up as like it's a standalone video on the channel or something, which we might even take a look at in tomorrow's show if Kristi's around, or I probably will be around, but
I'll just need to sleep at some point.
Sleep is for the weak, Kristi.
I can eat, I can eat in front of my mic, but I should probably sleep at some point.
Bless him. My father is genuinely a profoundly absurd creature. We were talking on the phone the other day because we're under lockdown, so I can't go around and see him or anything. Although we have occasionally gone round and had a socially distanced cup of tea. You bring your own flask and stuff. It's quite nice. Anyway, but it's a bit too cold for that at the minute. Because you have to sit outside, Anyway, he said he couldn't work out where his peanuts were going. Right? He's an almost obsessive chewer of peanuts, right? So he goes to bed, he watches a bit of TV and eats his peanuts. And he couldn't work out where the fuck they were going. He was obsessed because they've got his partner's granddaughter living with them at the moment.
Oh, okay.
And you say, I won't reveal her name, let's give her a fake name. Dave. She says, Dave, I reckon it's fucking Dave eating my peanuts. It's outrageous. And he also said, but I keep waking up really thirsty. I said, is there any chance you're like sleep grazing? He said, don't talk shit, Kev. What are you talking about? Anyway, he texted me the next day, and when his partner, who I will also call Dave, even though they're different from the first Dave, Dave walked in, and I was asleep, and I was literally, like, he was spoon feeding, or not spoon feed, but like grabbing nuts out of the thing into his, and he was going, Pete, wake up, wake up, wake up. And he went, oh, and the peanuts went everywhere. He was sleep grazing peanuts. You've heard of sleepwalking? You've heard of sleep talking? My father sleep eats.
Oh, he's wondering where all those extra calories are coming from. Now he knows.
Yeah. Either that or the bacon sandwiches, I reckon. And the fact that he's a
two.
lazy fat old fuck. He can't work a computer.
Grazing.
He can't work a computer, so I'm fine. He won't ever hear this.
Like, I will get up and have a midnight snack from time to time, but I have a recollection of it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm awake when I do it. Sleep scarfing. Yes.
Yeah, and he's got a lovely Irish accent as well. So he's an adorable creature, but also fucking mental. That's where I get it from. Anyway,
I can see that now.
he was the one with the you need to scrape the cheese off your knob and put it between two slices of bread.
That's your paw.
And when he farts, he's got a saying. He'll fart loudly and go, if it gets round your heart, it'll kill you. I don't know what that means, but he says it. It's a thing.
I understand you so much more now. You're
Yeah.
actually mild by
I
comparison.
am. Yeah. The apple didn't fall far from the tree, but just far enough to
Oh.
be almost tolerable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. So anyway, Parler Takes, which is this account, which you should definitely be following if you're interested. I don't know what they're going to do after midnight. They spent
Go
so much
away?
time putting this together. Yeah.
I think they're going to fuck off, and then they're going to keep fucking off. And after they fucked off, then they should fuck off some more.
No, that's Parler. This is Parler Takes. Parler Takes are good.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no,
sorry.
they take the piss. Yeah.
The account.
Yeah.
They'll find someone else to take the piss out of. They're talented. I believe in them.
Yeah. So they've got various people.
Honestly, they have accomplished their mission.
Yeah, basically.
Don't-
Yeah.
They've made themselves unnecessary, which means the world is a better place.
So anyway, old Randy Quaid, our favourite. It's, probably, other than everyone else in the movie, my favourite actor in Independence Day.
When I see his name now, especially in light of these tweets, I just think of him writing the missile down.
Yeah.
Because it's, he's as ridiculous as that character
Well, he's
was.
that character. He has some of the greatest nonsense in the history of cinema, including the amazing when he flies suicide bomber style the plane into the alien mothership.
Oh, that's
Go,
what I meant. It was a
hey
missile was the
boy,
original one, right?
I'm back. And that, I'll be honest, is the cringiest moment in the history of the world. But it's very funny. Anyway, Randy Quaid says, "Rejoice, America. We have been given an extraordinary moment in our glorious history to make a stand for the most precious freedom, our freedom of speech. Without free speech, there are no other freedoms."
Dude, it's a social media site.
Yeah, just
Like, calm the fuck down.
chill.
Like, other things have not worked out, like Friendster and MySpace. You lived. It's not that big. It's social media, you first world crying problem babies.
Yeah. On that point, during our show yesterday, where we talked about Trump's Twitter banning, someone with the chat were doing the Trump gets banned from X joke, the meme,
MS
right?
Paint.
Yeah,
Someone
very,
said.
very, very funny stuff. And someone said Trump gets banned from Pornhub, and I
Yes,
laughed
they
because
did.
that's funny, right?
Yes.
But I don't know if they were necessarily reporting
Joking?
on the thing or joking. But there we go. Pornhub has officially banned Donald Trump from the platform. It actually happened.
Well, I don't know how they could, but maybe they're just doing it to take a stand, in
Yeah,
solidarity.
but that's still, I love it. Also, 69, nice. Yeah, no, That meme is so in my head now that when I was looking through the arrests, as of this morning, there were 69 arrests based on
yeah.
based on Wednesday's cheeky bit of a traitorness. Treachery even would be the word, Kev. Yeah, 69. Now, in my head I went, nice. It's the sex number.
You're so conditioned now. It's
I
a
am.
reflex.
I am. Some weird numerology shit over a General Flynn tweet, which, by the way, that's funny because he no longer has a Twitter. And they just add up random numbers, and it apparently means Flynn's last tweet, do it, storm is coming, now comes the pain. What? What the fuck are you talking about?
They just want to find whatever they can and work their way backwards.
Yeah, like Flynn's going. I need to tweet at exactly 11:43 a.m. Otherwise, the numbers won't come out, and it'll mean gibbledy-gop to schmubbledy-bop. Like it's just absolute fucking insanity. These people, Jesus. Oh, we saw that meme yesterday. Yeah, Katie Hopkins being a thirsty bitch. My very great pleasure to find myself under the President of the United States.
What?
She was. I'll have to find because I tweeted out the actual. Parlay of it. No, that's messages. We don't want messages, Kev. Where is it? That was Inspector Gadget. Where did that come from?
I have no idea.
From the dark, deep recesses of my soul. Once Inspector Gadget enters your heart, Kristi, he never goes.
It's there forever.
Exactly.
It's actually amazing to me that I cannot hear a song because I'm old as fuck now. I cannot hear a song like I haven't heard in a decade, and I'll immediately know like most of the words of the song, even though I haven't thought about it in years, because it's done to music. It's so weird how music stays in our brains.
Oh God, I've retweeted so much shit today.
You have, clearly.
I can't. There we go. Right. So this is Katie Hopkins, who was caught fucking a married man in a field.
Oh, I didn't know that about her. Of course, I don't pay that much attention to her.
Well, luckily, someone responded, so I responded. Where are we? There we go. So someone said, I can't get that image out of my head, so that's the thing there. That's her fucking a married man in a field. Anyway,
wow.
That was from 2007.
Not even like just, wear a dress because you think something's going to happen.
Yeah.
And maybe some skimpy underwear you could just kind of push to the side. No, they're both naked.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, So that happened. But anyway, so thirsty bitch being thirsty. The Twitter trends, because she got banned. Lol. From Twitter. So the President of the United States, Katie Hopkins, she did the joke about being underneath him. Ew.
Oh, that's where that's from.
That's just intensely gross on every possible level. Anyway. Yeah, Pornhub is still allowed on Twitter, but not the President of the United States. Yeah, and he's not allowed on Pornhub either.
I'm sorry. Did Pornhub host an insurrection organization being organized on their site?
Well, the last couple of syllables, yes. Erection.
Yes.
Erection.
Yes. But no, of course. Like there, whatever you think of pornography laws, and people have a wide range of opinions. They didn't do an insurrection against the U.S. Congress. I don't understand these comparisons. Hey, you know what? Like Devin Nunes' cow is still on Twitter. Like, what? Yes, that's a true statement.
Yeah. Time for a MAGA march on Silicon Valley. Okay, well, after Wednesday, that's a lot more sinister. I love this. There's as with everything, there's the fascists and then people taking the piss out of fascists. Mm-hmm. And they're trying to take our jobs. It's a joke one, isn't it? There we go.
Right.
Yeah. Oh God. Death to the left again. So much violence going on there. FBI parody. Lol. Yeah, Brad Parscale, Trump's former team person, saying there needs to be an antitrust lawsuit. Absolute nonsense.
Yes. This is one of their ways to try to divert. I mean, this is a classic fascist tactic, is to say that it's actually the people who are doing the right thing are the enemy. Yeah. And here, it's that the premise is that shitty Parler, which is barely surviving, 330 million people are on Twitter.
Yeah.
Right? And Parler has 8 million.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's
Right.
nothing.
But their idea is that Google and Amazon and Apple all got together and went, oh, look, we're so threatened by Parler. Let's act in a coordinated way just to get you offline. No. No. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ben Carlson. The thing about Ben Carlson, you always have to remind yourself, whenever you hear him say anything, is that he's a brain surgeon. Right?
That's terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah, but you think, so he's clearly, like, pretty smart in some ways, but then he also believes that the fucking pyramids were grain silos for after the flood. Like, he's a fucking lunatic. But clearly, apparently a very good kid's brain surgeon. Because just goes to show you, like, actually, well, you'll like this analogy. Apparently a lot of chess players are really dense, but they're just really good at chess.
Oh, chess is calculations.
Yeah.
You know, it's basically like a spatial, kind of like and tactical. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all, because it's a very introverted thing to do. You know, but with Ben Carson, just to go back, it doesn't really matter. But there we go. Big tech, big media, big business, and crooked Democrats. They're all a part of a big conspiracy to stop Donald Trump.
Also, big business, motherfucker. You work for a man who's got a fucking who lives or lived and soon will live again in a skyscraper in Manhattan. Like, you don't get to be like, we're fighting for the small man against the corrupt billionaire. No, you're not. No, you're not.
They always do this line.
Yeah.
Yeah, the elite wealthy types who come down and try to be men of the people, and women of the people, I guess too. So
Woms of the people. Yes.
People of the people. There's probably some shitty right-wing people like all across the spectrum. So.
Yeah. How's Parler doing?
We all take responsibility.
How's Parler coping?
The kinds of people they wanted me to follow were like, because I joined up, it would be less than a week before my account.
Kristi, why? I see you haven't followed Ghost of Chavez. Something in there.
I couldn't figure out how to follow anybody, but I just went around.
Okay.
I just went around looking at hashtags. Oh, there she is, Lauren Boebert.
Yeah. Hopefully soon to be federal inmate number 671934 or whatever.
Wow, that's a very aggressive tweet from Maggot Tears Taste Sweet. I have to say, that's.
That is a bit. Yeah, that's a bit ripe. Bit ripe.
Yeah, that probably won't last on Parler.
No.
People will say it should be removed.
Yeah.
What? Controlling your toddler during church service per.
Oh no, that's the Babylon Bee. It's a satire thing.
Okay, thank goodness.
Anyway.
It's hard to tell.
What? Oh, they've got one joke. Man identifies as AOC so he can be a dumb socialist. Dickheads.
Wow, this place is going to be gone, and literally nothing. Not only will nothing but will be lost, civilization will gain, culture will be repaired.
The collective
it's healing. Culture is healing.
The collective IQ of the world will increase by these fuckers not existing.
Well, at least not putting out their
this is the first one.
Thoughts online.
Heavy blow to Democrats. Trump drops new election bomb. Should we say?
Oh, what's that? Oh,
let's have a look. Well, I know their new thing is Italy. They're obsessed with Italy. They're the ones that have been doing the election fraud or something.
I thought it was Hugo Chavez in Venezuela.
It's all of these things, Kristi. They're all working in conjunction. Hugo Chavez was known to have contacts with the living in Italy. So.
Yes, he knew he was going to be running the government in 2020.
Indeed. Lil Money, $5. Thank you very much. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye, Parler. Yeah.
Yes.
That'll do. That works. Thank you. If you wanted to also do that, streamlabs.com/KFLogan1875. I'm very good at self-promotion. Link in the description. Anyway, a new election bomb. President Donald Trump's re-election campaign is not dead yet. Lol. Trump attorney Rudolph Giuliani insisted Thursday, as he said the campaign has a stockpile. This is so poorly written. Stockpile of sworn affidavits that could reverse the results that have.
No.
They've already done it. It's
they
over.
Have a truckload of affidavits.
But they've already even counted. Pence has already fucking certified. It's done.
Yes.
Stop.
Yeah. All of this was rejected.
Anyway, stockpile of sworn affidavits that could reverse the results that have given multiple key states to Democrat Joe Biden instead of the president. This is punctuation is your friend. Please.
So is capitalization.
Yeah, just embrace like the English language properly. It's beautiful in its diverse ways you can communicate properly, but you do have to use it correctly, otherwise it's unfucking readable.
Yes.
As Giuliani said at a press conference in Washington, a poster next to him read, quote, multiple paths to victory, unquote, and highlighted the state's Arizona. What's this bollocks? Where's this from? Because are they talking about the Sidney Powell thing?
Is there any date on
December
this?
16th. Oh, this is... why are you fucking tweeting the... You dipshits. DHS whistleblower against Obama had been found dead from gunshot wound.
This is a kind of... Yes. Well, I don't even know if we should spend much time on Parler, to be honest.
Yeah.
Talk about terms of service.
Well, actually, let's just type in Italy. Because they're definitely...
right.
There's the new thing is Italy. The new Kraken is Italy or some shit. No person results... No, we don't want a person.
Oh, hashtag.
Hashtags.
Yeah,
Come on,
I
man.
made that mistake a couple times too.
Yeah.
Italy did it.
Italy did it. 11,000 parlays. Let's have a look. Oh, those sneaky Italians doing stuff.
Well, it makes sense. You know, it takes the Italians a long time to do anything, according to his stereotype.
Well, I'll tell you what it is.
Italians.
It's Mario. Okay, Mario was the psyop to get Italian culture in, and now everyone thinks, oh, Italy, they're funny, aren't they? You know, the little Mario man. Actually, they're nefarious. They're trying to steal democracy from Trump or something.
Yeah. So the first one immediately makes your point.
Yeah. Why is no one talking about the news out of Italy? Because there is no fucking news. Oh, well, in relation, I mean, presume Italy does have news, but just nothing about American elections because it's Italy. So more about like Italy stuff, I imagine. Anyway.
What else is here?
Nothing to see here. Communist China, and then there's money. I don't know.
Are those euros?
Yes, they are euros. So presumably
is
Italians.
That guy in the middle? I mean, I don't know Italian politics.
Biden. Oh, so that's got to be
maybe
Hunter.
Ukraine?
Hunter Biden.
Oh.
Because they're still doing that. They're still dickheads. Anyway. Oh yeah, this is the one. Arturo D'Alia, who was fucking mental. Even Italy churns out its own Sidney Powell knockoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she was going on about it's definitely been stolen. Honest, it has.
That's it. That's their proof.
Yeah. Breaking reports that buses of U.S. troops and National Guard are pulling into Washington D.C. These people are insane. These people are actually insane.
Oh, the Insurrection Act. That's what Lynn Wood was talking about, right?
Yeah, they're desperate. They're so desperate. Okay, fair enough. Just a bit of Gary Busey picture. That's okay.
That's terrifying.
Fucking hell, that is grim. What? Get your pigeon now before it's gone. Trump supporters banned from owning pigeons in case they try to communicate. Yeah, no, the Pigeon Union have gone on strike. They want nothing to do with Trump. After the insurrection, they said, cool, because they're pigeons.
Did you set this up on purpose?
I did, no, I mean, that works. That just works. They're pigeons.
No, it does work. It does.
I speak better English than Nancy Pelosi. No, you don't. You're from Birmingham, mate. No, you fucking don't.
Kevin would know. He's also from Birmingham.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I basically, we all sound a bit like Ozzy Osbourne, but a little more sober.
And you're gonna ask, you really want to do some comparisons with Nancy Pelosi and Donald Yosemite Trump?
Yeah, he mispronounced the country of which he's president the other day.
Yes, America.
Fuck's sake. What's this? Deep state. They're still doing this. What the fuck is wrong with you? Secretary of State Mike Pompeo in Italy making arrests. For fuck's sake. These people are insane.
There's so much wrong with this.
Also, he's not even Secretary of State anymore.
No, well, I mean, he is probably until the new cabinet takes over unless he resigns.
No, I thought he did resign, didn't he?
No,
No?
not him. Mick Mulvaney resigned.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, well, whoever it
Yeah,
was.
he
then.
was an
Okay.
ambassador. But just hold on a second. Like, if you were watching a movie, like some sort of action movie, and they said, send the Secretary of State to Italy to make arrests,
Yeah.
would you go, this is plausible?
Yeah, they wouldn't
a
send like
movie?
FBI agents or CIA or
Interpol?
something. No. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Contact the Italian police and say, we'd like you to arrest this person and extradite them to America. Like the formal way in which one would do that. No.
He's just going to fly over
Yeah,
and make arrests in
Mike
Italy.
Pompeo. Yeah, because this is a fucking Bourne movie where the guy just goes and does stuff. Anyway, I love this. Photos have emerged of Mike Pompeo in Italy arresting. So I want to see the photos of Mike Pompeo arresting some prick.
Check the date. Although I know this is the most current year.
Yeah. Mike Pompeo in Italy. This is from richardsonpost.com. Okay, with that, whatever that means. Probably nothing.
It's nothing. Some guy's personal website, I'm sure.
What's this? Arrest in Italy. You've heard about Italy and Obama working together to rig the 2020 election, right? Well, most normal people haven't, no. Only nutters like me who've heard it. Yeah. That's Secretary of State Pompeo walking in front. I'm sure your news will cover it. But,
okay.
How's that him being arrested? That's just a guy with his hands behind his back. He's just
Yes.
walking along. What?
Does he not know how like older Italian men shuffle along in parks with their hands clasped behind their backs?
Yeah, that's not. I mean, it could be like that's plausible given the body posture, but why? That's not Mike Pompeo doing anything. Mike Pompeo not even looking.
No,
The man
he's
in
like
the
10 feet away from the guy.
The man is the spitting
At
image
least.
of William Lynn III, so you don't even know who he is. It's just he looks like him. Former head of Leonardo Defense's U.S. division, now admitted as the bridge to upload the vote switching from President Trump to Joe Biden.
Oh God, the bridge.
Oh,
What?
this is amazing. Even if the photo is a fake, so you don't even know. It's when you don't even need to pick holes in a story because you're putting them in. Why am I supposed to believe this? The court confession of one of his employees, Arturo D'Elia, former head of the IT department, is of record, and we have a signed copy.
Is it an affidavit?
Yeah, under oath, D'Elia confirms. Blah, that's the thing. Yeah. This is some amazing phrases. It utilised military-grade cyber warfare encryption capabilities.
What? Can you repeat that phrase? That was amazing.
Yeah. Defendant stated she was working at the Pescara facility. Pescara is a place in Italy. That bit is true. I know that. Facility of Leonardo's bar and utilised military-grade cyber warfare encryption capabilities.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yes, keep going.
To transmit switched votes via military satellite of Fusion Tower to Frankfurt, Germany. Kristi, you're quite near Frankfurt, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm like 2 hours away or less.
So,
Depending on what kind of train you
did Kristi take a 2-hour journey on election night?
Yes.
I can't say for sure, but I can't certainly rule it out yet. She's a person of interest in my investigations.
So wait, the votes went from like Ashwaubenon, Wisconsin,
Yeah.
to Italy,
Yeah.
via satellite.
Yeah. Well, it's
through their defense system via satellite, then over to Frankfurt, and then back to Ashwaubenon.
Yeah, it's the famous Ashwaubenon, Pescara, Frankfurt, Ashwaubenon triangle. It's famous, Kristi. Come on now.
And they needed to do that because at the exact same time, the other explanation is that there's an algorithm inside the machines that can operate without a satellite connection, and it will just weight votes.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny, the level of cope involved in all of these motherfuckers is astounding, but I mean, they're going to special lengths now.
Oh,
Here is Mr. Lynn a few years ago behind the guy he's accused of helping get into the White House, Sleepy Joe Biden. Now,
he was in a crowd.
I don't know how seriously to take this person in terms of their unbiased journalism when they refer to him as Sleepy Joe Biden in the actual article. That doesn't suggest they're necessarily entirely balanced. Thank you for following VT Monster. You can go and follow me on the Twitches as well if you want to. It's linked in the description.
And they also didn't capitalize White House.
No, they didn't, which is ironic because they're white supremacists, so you think they'd definitely want to do that at all times.
Pay attention to that.
Indeed. Yeah, it should be the whole White House. Now, Obama's former Undersecretary of Defense and co-conspirator in foreign election interference affairs appears to be in handcuffs in the photo. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. You don't know that the picture isn't fake. You don't know that it contains the person you're alleging is being arrested, and it doesn't show them being arrested.
But other than that,
it's very convincing.
Solid. I mean,
What you
I'm
have,
on the edge here.
What you have is a potentially fake tourist picture of Mike Pompeo. Which, I don't know if that's enough to overturn an election, really. Call me crazy. Same hair.
Yeah.
It's the same hair part. Well, to be fair, hair parting is... I mean, there aren't many options. Are there, really? Because the head isn't very big. Anyway.
No.
For the same forehead. What are you talking about?
Hey, he's the forehead knower.
And even in the mask, it looks like our guy. No. If I'm wrong, I'll buy him a beer and apologise. And yeah, and I'm sure he would definitely want to spend time with you, you lunatic.
The internet was a mistake.
Well, I'm beginning to think humanity might have been a mistake, to be honest. Do you still think this is over, folks? Yes. Yes, I do. Thank you
Most
for
definitely.
asking, Mr. Richardson. I personally do not. Speaking for no one but myself.
Clearly.
And the voices in your head, I imagine. Donald Trump hit his highest approval rating on Thursday after Wednesday's event. Is that true?
I
God.
haven't seen his approval ratings in forever.
Trump. I do hope that's not true. Good Lord.
I know that with Republicans, a shocking number of Republicans thought it was fine.
That's
3 days ago.
United States approval ratings.
I think that's just the wiki about
Oh,
how
that's...
they do
Yeah,
it.
sorry, yeah. No,
So if you went back, I think the first one was
Gallup.
88.
Well, we'll just take a look at Gallup.
Yeah,
Bollocks to
sure.
it.
I don't know if they do it weekly or on a more regular rolling 3-day basis.
1st to 7th January.
Yeah. Go back, 538 had from 3 days ago. Which, when was the insurrection? 4 days ago now?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
5:38. Chances of winning the NBA Finals, the Celtics at 16%. We'll take it. Sorry. Anyway.
No worries. That was his first, baseball was his first thing.
Yeah, look, it has ticked up. Oh my God. No, actually, it's ticked up. That's the wrong, I've misread that. No, it's...
Disapproval.
Yeah, disapproval has ticked up from on December... Yeah, hang on, sorry. So on January the 3rd, it was 53, and it's gone up to 54. So, yeah, he's moved down about a point in the last few days.
Well, and also, that was, from the... Because it happened on the 7th, right?
Yeah. And
So
this is
basically-
on the
8th.
So, yeah.
So if they are... Because that looks like they're averaging.
Yeah, they are, yeah. You've got the
right,
different data
so-
points.
You have to give it time before people get called and have their reactions taken. So I'd
Yeah.
expect that disapproval to spike up a bit.
Oh, yeah, look at this. The last few days. Again, they're individual polls, so, but look,
National polls are more. Hey, national
Yeah.
polls are more representative of what people actually think than the state polls.
so we
learned
give
that.
the adjusted for January the 5th to the 7th, 52, 6th to the 7th, 61, 7th, 59. Yeah, that's, yeah.
Yeah.
Understandably, people are like, I'm not sure I approve of the president trying to overthrow the government. That doesn't
I
seem
guess
like a
it's
thing.
been- yeah.
I have to say, I slightly disapprove of that. Tick.
Yeah.
Also,
they don't poll on the weekends because the kind of people you get at home on the weekends are it. So they just do it during the week.
yeah, fair enough.
Don't do weekend. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm enjoying this nonsense, so I'm just going to read through. Rich, I found a little gold mine. That's the thing, when you look down these little paths, you find some crazy bastards, man. So, he's wrong. They didn't hit a high approval rating. You're full of shit. After Wednesday's events, while media, rhinos, and Democrats attacked him and began another chorus of impeachment, which they say will begin on Monday, for an act we can prove was pre-planned by Dems.
What?
The Democrats were the ones trying to overthrow the government to keep Donald Trump in power?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. We organized it, but they're responsible for the violence that we did.
But no, don't worry, Kristi. They've got... We're sceptical, naturally, but he's got answers.
I'm sure. Or, guesses that he'll disavow and buy us a beer.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, I can prove that, or would not or would not say it. Well, of course, yeah. I mean, Richardson would never lie. People have finally learned to believe their own eyes and ears rather than media, which is a very good thing.
Well, you're doing media, dude.
Yeah.
You're doing media.
And there is a great reason for this. Media have lied so often to often turn the American public to the opposite position they are trying to establish. And when they start another round of fake impeachment hearings in the morning, his popularity will soar even higher, which isn't a thing that's going to happen.
No.
Since it has already been removed from Reddit, it was replaced some other time. NPR, National Public Radio, have psychic powers to predict what's going on to happen in terms of riots. What the fuck does that mean?
What? As GFC TV reported, what is GFC TV? Can you search that?
Golden fucking compass. I don't know. GFC TV. It's Grace Family of Churches.
Oh, that's a reliable source.
Yeah, Grace Snellville.
Oh, please go to the about. This takes me back to what's her name from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Yeah. If you are coming to Grace Snellville for the first time, here are a few things. Blindy blah. Sunday worship.
COVID, yeah.
COVID. Hang on.
We are offering
our calling.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's have a look at our calling for this incredibly neutral source. Several years ago, a regular attendant of the church who works at a lot of churches and ministries stopped us in the foyer and said, of all the places I work with and see, this place feels different. It's not so much a church as it is a movement. A bowel movement. God's people. The Bible begins with a portrait of a world drenched in beauty. Oh, this is weird. This is weird.
Keep going.
Before quickly spiraling with one L into darkness, because it is two L's in spiraling, isn't there? Yeah, into darkness because
maybe in the British. I don't remember. It's
you fucking Americans! You disgust me, you degenerate filth. Anyway, because the people of the planet chose to walk away from their good God. In spite of this, God has doggedly and continually pursued a people who would bear his name and extend his reign. Saros be praised. From the stories of Abraham to the nation of Israel, well, that was an unfortunate sentence to follow that, to the practice of the early church united around Jesus. God's people on mission. Yeah. What is God's heart for the world? Nothing less than healing, wholeness, restoration, and redemption. Yeah, so
these are the source of the information that NPR has psychic
abilities. Yeah, okay, cool.
Psychic powers to predict what's going to happen in terms of riots.
Yeah. Why Democrats advised 2 days earlier to expect an Antifa attack. What? Yes, that also happened. As Representative Mo Brooks said it, so it must be true, announced, quote, multiple congressmen and women received an intelligence briefing that Antifa was planning to dress up like Trump supporters and attack the Capitol building. Yeah, but it's Mo Brooks, I don't care.
Yeah. Also, how many Antifa activists have been arrested in association with the insurrection?
0.
It is 0, isn't it?
Lots of Q people, lots of MAGA people, Proud Boys, etc.
Some Republican elected officials.
Yes, indeed.
Some cops, I think, are coming soon.
Yeah, more on that point, though, actually, as we're starting to broaden things out ever so slightly, he's now my favourite dude in the world, Derek Evans, who is the former West Virginia state.
You were about to lose your job.
State representative.
You were about to lose your job. Get this thing.
He has lost his job. He resigned.
Yes, he did.
Because he's been arrested and is currently in federal court, detention, awaiting trial for God knows how many fucking things. But would you remember the guy who was wearing his work lanyard? Yeah, and they were able to. This guy went even further because in the full. This is only the 9-second clip, but in the full thing, he was filming. He filmed his own face, so it's definitely him. Then turned it around, and once they bust into the thing, refers to himself with his full name in the third person on camera.
He knows Bob Dole. Maybe he's related to Bob Dole.
Bob Dole. Bob Dole. Bob Dole.
We did it! We're in! We're in! Derek Evans is in the Capitol!
Derek Evans is in the Capitol!
I'm committing a federal crime.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to jail.
He might as well have gone, I'm Derek Evans and I live at 21 Norfolk Street, West Virginia. Like,
Yes.
my social security number is blah,
Number
blah,
is-
blah, blah. You can find me on these contact details, link below. Like, come on.
My
Like,
mother's maiden name is.
no wonder they were able to arrest him so quickly, because he literally revealed who he was. Yeah. He stopped short of literally going, I am in the action of committing a federal felony crime. You can convict me without even bothering. Like, you know.
I am so grateful that we are able to. I mean, yes, there were deaths. I don't want to say, but there were deaths. On the other side of the Capitol, this was also happening. Like, these two things are happening simultaneously, and members of Congress are cowering.
Yeah.
This is a very complex,
It was.
multifaceted thing.
There were deaths, and one of them was very shocking.
So, but yeah, I mean, this could have been so. We just talked about it, like how much worse this could have been if they had actually, as you pointed out, been competent. What if they had brought in paramilitary troops?
Yeah.
Alongside these people. But no, what we got instead were mostly people who were filming themselves committing the crime.
Yeah, exactly. Just sat there like, look, this guy, Richard Bego Barnett, who, interestingly, is a glazier from Arkansas. He runs a small glazing firm. So presumably he was just doing his glazing union work by providing work for the
Local.
DC local glaziers by smashing windows in and breaking in. Which, you know what? I appreciate the solidarity. That's good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Spin
he's
that.
he's in jail.
Yes.
So, you know, you fuck around, you find out, yin and yang, all of that.
It seems to be the theme for 2021 in January.
Yeah.
Like, Trump tried to fuck around with calling Georgia, he found out.
Indeed.
And then Republicans fucked around with their own election and they found out what happened in
Oh, yeah.
Georgia. And then it's just
Oh
been
yeah, and the breaking news was also what you call it? The tie? The guy with the plastic? What are they called? The zip ties. Zip tie guy.
yes.
He was arrested.
yes. Good.
So
Good.
he's he's an interesting chap. We'll get into that probably later today in the show. Anyway,
This I can't. Okay. All of these are Trump people.
all of these.
them.
All of them, obviously.
All of them.
Yeah. The world has seen the violent storming of one entrance by what we now know are Antifa infiltrators, led in by Capitol Police, and we have their photos now identified. Motherfucker, he's literally a Republican from West Virginia.
How deep undercover Antifa do you guys run your operations? You actually have a farm system where you get people in 15 years and then you try to run them for office, and all this time they're just Antifa. They're not actually Republicans in any meaningful way, and they're just hoping that there's an insurrection they can partake in.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, to be honest with you, me and George, praise be upon him, we work in mysterious ways and we play the long game. Okay.
Clearly. I mean, well, look at Hugo Chavez. He's got all the time in the world.
Exactly. And what you don't know is that secretly Trump was an Antifa plant.
Mind blown.
Yeah. Antifa and BLM led the breach as Dems leaked to their own caucus, and why there was no meaningful security that day, because it was planned that way to blame Trump and his supporters by Trump supporters doing it.
Yes.
Okay.
By the fact that they went to his rally and cheered him and then did what he said. Because I love him.
Yeah. So let me take this opportunity to join the Democrats in calling for their arrest and punishment to the fullest extent of the law, which will never happen, as these are their own thugs proven today when they let their own BLM pet go. What?
Fucking prick. What?
So, it's a black dude, obviously, which is why he's bringing it up. John Earl Sullivan was also inside the Capitol after calling for violence outside and was just released uncharged by his Democrat allies. I don't even know if that's remotely
I have no idea
true.
what this is.
Yeah, that could be anyone.
I mean, honestly, this site, it could be mistaken identity for all we know.
Yeah.
I'll also read the next line because that's a load of crap.
What? Which one? While they call for the imprisonment of Trump supporters who were non-violent.
Yes, while they call for the life imprisonment of Trump supporters who are not violent. I've never heard anyone say life imprisonment, especially for all these trespassing. It's 10 years. Also, it's 10 years for like any destruction of federal building property, as Trump signed the bill, right? So I just want them to get what anyone would get if they broke the law in this situation.
Utah activist, I accept capital. Oh, sorry, hang on. I accept. U.S. Capitol says woman was the first to try and enter the chamber. John Sullivan claims he entered
That's
the Capitol
what I saw.
during a rally only to document event, but his own video shows him encouraging others as they rioted. Oh, okay.
Is that the guy who put up the long video?
I'm not sure, but do we know he's BLM? Sullivan also said he also intended to support the black community with his attendance, but also feels it's important to understand those who were protesting in support of President Donald Trump.
I don't see anything here.
It doesn't
that says anything about BLM.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like BLM. It's just because he's black, I think, that this guy's gone, he must be BLM then.
Must be.
Yeah, there's
nothing in here.
Nothing about him being BLM.
Yeah, this verifies what I saw, which is that she was trying to climb through the window frame.
Yeah, in the wake of widespread condemnation, including from some lawmakers, blah blah blah, fought the police and damaged public property, were actually members of Antifa and Black Lives Matter. In fact, Mr. Sullivan's picture was circulated on social media as evidence that the rioters were not Trump supporters. Sullivan said that while he is not a Trump supporter, he claims he wasn't there to join the protest, only to listen and document. I probably am the only person that supported BLM, he said. I could say from my knowledge, there were just a few Trump supporters and Proud Boys.
C's. They were just C's. Sorry. Not a few. Just C's of Trump supporters.
Oh, C. Oh, sorry. No, yeah, C's. He said that we were yelling insults about Antifa and Black Lives Matter. Okay. Yeah. If people are saying I'm Antifa, as far as a terrorist organisation, I'm not. Am I anti-fascist? Well, we all are anti-fascist, and that's what we should strive to being. I have my own organisation, Insurgents USA, and that's what I'm here for. So he's not BLM, he's Insurgents USA. Okay. Cool.
So another lie exposed in your new favorite website.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the cops and BLM are in cahoots.
Also, he's still facing 2 criminal charges stemming from a protest organised in Provo last June. So he's not like being protected. He was there.
Bail.
Yeah, presumably didn't do that much wrong on the day itself, but who knows. But anyway, he's a black guy, so he's definitely criminal or something, I think, how that works.
Yeah.
In short, Antifa and BLM were invited by the Capitol Police.
As Ham points out, the cops and BLM are in cahoots now to get the Trump supporters.
Yeah, well, that's that. I mean, come on now. Did anyone see that switcheroo come in?
No one saw. No one had BLM worked with cops in their 2021 bingo card.
Exactly. That's because who would suspect it? It's the perfect crime. Anyway, as this was nothing but a pre-planned and pre-announced citation needed, dickhead. Photo op to set a false narrative against the President of the United States and his violent supporters. Why would they need to bother? He's gone in 2 weeks. Why would they bother with this if it was staged? He's already leaving office. No one gives a fuck. Filmmaker and author Dinesh D'Souza, which is brilliant because he's citing that person as a source and misspelling the man's name. It's D'Souza, not D'Souza like in Italian. Yeah. Anyway, posting footage of Capitol guards inviting peaceful protesters, now being described as a violent mob, into the bill. What? So they were. Hang on. If they're Antifa, why? And they're peaceful protesters. What's the problem? Almost like your narratives are getting very mixed up from fucking stanza to stanza. You fool.
Yes, it's a new idea every new paragraph.
Yeah, into the building for the setup and then mixing of the 2 groups. Well, you don't want miscegenation in your protest groups. That's true. You're right on, Mr. Richardson. Will the media get away with it once again? Maybe, maybe not. Genius. Conservatives from Brandon Straka, walk away, to the president and most of the fervent supporters have been deplatformed by tech tyrants, including...
is that the new phrase?
Yeah, including us. But I think you mean that's so poorly written because you're saying including us as in you're the tech tyrants.
Yeah.
This is so you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot and you can't write. Stop.
Although they did use the correct use of the direct object of who and whom.
Yeah, okay, I'll give them that, but still, it's confusing, and if it's confusing, you've written it wrong. Anyway, most of whom have now moved to Parler, also including us. By the way, this is obviously written before the announcement. LOL.
Yes.
Former first person. Oh, a bit of cheeky transphobia here. Former first person Michelle Obama has pressed for that ban to become permanent.
Oh, that's another conspiracy theory I saw, that
What's
Michelle Obama had this done to Donald Trump. She
Yeah.
did this
Yeah, because she's
a black woman.
She's the most powerful person in the world.
Yes, as we all know.
Yeah.
I mean, George Soros asks her for advice and permission to do things.
Yeah, peace be upon him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apple blocked Parler apps on iPhones, spelt weird, to prevent communications between the now 50% plus of my home nation who are with Trump, as it is... Hang on, what do you mean your home nation? Are you not American?
I think he is American. I don't know. He might think he's writing for an international
I
audience.
suppose. Well, he is. You've got President in Britain and Germany reading this, Kristi,
Yes.
so...
Fair point.
And we're the only people who've ever read it, so...
Probably.
So technically it's an entirely international audience. Who are with Trump, as it is outside of tyrant control. Okay, babe. Amazon, yet another billionaire... Well, okay, you need to say Amazon, Jeff Bezos, is because the Amazon isn't a billionaire. It's a company. It's not a thing. Anyway, yet another billionaire who cares about the little guys. Again, sarcasm doesn't really come across that well here. You need to...
No.
Oh, anyway. Is kicking Parler off its servers. Expect it to be down for a week or more. Or forever.
More.
Yeah, more. Yeah.
More.
There are now rumours swirling about the Dem Globalists, which I'm glad they've renamed the party Dem Globalists. That's good. And
That hyphenation work there is okay.
yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And Deep State Cabal have deployed dirty bombs on American soil to cause chaos, and the 7,000 troops stationed on the streets of DC this morning with huge backup generators appear to corroborate that the military chapter of this story has now begun. What on earth are these fucking people talking about?
Why are there? Well, what would
They're
be the delivery of huge generators?
I don't know.
Because of the blackout. This is the whole.
Yeah, there's definitely a blackout, right? Hang on, where's the? They were saying that where is it? The planes had stopped flying over DC.
What? No.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's not true.
No, it isn't true. It isn't remotely true. Where's the image? Give me the fucking image. Image me. Where is it? Come on.
You have so much in your feed. You really.
Oh no, this is still Parler Takes.
Oh, Parler Takes. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't look up. I thought it was your bookmarks.
Oh no, I've got loads in my bookmarks too. Oh, why you just Oh, I fucking hate the world. Anyway, they took you can track the planes over a certain area.
Yeah. We've looked at it a couple times, I think, since the pandemic started.
I believe we have, yes. Where is the thing? Oh, stop being a dickhead. Are they taking it down, or is it? Oh, I don't know where it is.
5 hours ago? Was it more than 5 hours ago?
Yeah, it was a few hours ago now. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, life comes at you pretty fast this week.
Yeah, they are.
In January 2021.
Oh, that's the cursed image for you.
Yeah, that is.
That's weird. I can't fucking find it. Anyway, basically, they took the picture of the planes above and said, "Oh, look, there are none over Washington D.C." But that was because they were zoomed out. As soon as you zoomed in on the local area, and therefore the pixels aren't an issue anymore. There were hundreds of flights going in and out of Washington because it's a major urban conurbation, the capital of the largest economy of the planet. Mm-hmm. But other than that, good stuff. Gavin McInnes. Oh yeah, even Gavin McInnes is fucking dunking on the Q people, which is funny.
What? Divisions between Q and Proud Boys?
Yeah, taking the piss, going. How was it? Oh, there's going to be a new Kraken drop any second now. Honest, guys. Look, really, just absolutely dunking on them. Like when Gavin McInnes can dunk on you, it's time to give up.
And that guy, he's the bottom of the barrel. That guy. He can feel superior to you. Time to delete your account. Rethink your life choices.
Indeed. Oh, come on now, people. I can't find it anyway. It's there somewhere. Who's this
We
prick?
believe you, Kevin.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Let's see. No, let's watch that guy. We came all this way.
Oh, okay.
We need some payoff.
Okay, but I have no idea what he's going to say. So, terms of service, potentially. Who knows?
Going after all the libtards on Twitter.
Oh, thanks.
I'm going to come all over their profiles, their pictures, their likes, photos of their dogs. And once I found out everything about them, I'm going to load up. And I'm going to shoot my load all over them. Trump 2020. Going after all the...
So, I think that's a troll.
Yes,
I think
but
that-
a funny troll. Yeah.
What's
A comedian.
Comedian. What's
Comedian,
Operation MAGA? What's this? Oh, the Midas. Oh, yeah. So they're a thing. R.I.P. Parler. I get a
Good.
cheeky retweet. Oh, I got a thing. What? Someone said something. Oh, yeah. No, I already had this. Yeah. Our friend. Our friend.
The person who informed me actually has some very dodgy takes in life.
Oh, yes, our friend. Oh, here it is. Oh, for fuck's sake, I had it bookmarked. It was the first bookmark I had. Anyway, so, oh, look, there's no flights. Zoom in.
It's
Oh, there's loads. Literally, look, Washington, D.C. swarming with fucking planes. Obviously.
Yes. Because obviously.
Also, what's going on? Only a couple of planes over the Appalachians? Outrageous.
Yeah. By the way, do you have the video of the guy who they wouldn't let on the plane?
I do, yes.
Okay, I want to keep that out there because
yeah.
I saw that.
Oh
and
yeah,
that was
Terrence K.
tasty.
Williams got banned from Twitter. That's funny. He's the weird comedian MAGA dude.
Yeah, the one who's shouting at the camera all the time.
Indeed.
With his hat on.
Indeed. Well, we've
Oh,
got
here it is.
Here it is. Hang on, but I wanted I wanted to get to our friend. Where is he? Where is he? Stop being a dickhead. You're being a
Twitter.
dickhead. You're being a dickhead. You're being a dickhead.
Although the little baby chick with the petal flower on its head as a cap was very adorable, I want to say.
Oh yeah, well you got that to look forward to. So you can't miss tonight's show, Kristi, because
Oh, we didn't. Yes.
What?
Okay.
What?
Dave Cullen.
Yeah, Dave Cullen. That's for another day. It's for another day.
It's too
Anyway,
much.
our friend, who we've come to know as the world's foremost Sammy Davis Jr. impersonator, LARPer.
Doppelganger. Yeah, he's a doppelganger. He's definitely cultivated the look. You know,
He is.
He's got the right glasses and he's got
There
the
he
right
is.
haircut. And, yeah.
His real name is Ali Alexander. He's an awful person. Anyway, he was kicked off of Twitter today, which is very funny. Which is what's sparked me there. The TBO says breaking news: Sammy Davis Jr. banned from Twitter. Thank you for the donation. Yes, he got kicked off Twitter, but also on Parler, Moulding says both PayPal and Venmo. I presume he was doing this with a kind of smooth swing jazz thing going on behind him in the background because he's Sammy Davis Jr. You know. Both PayPal and Venmo have shut me down for being the leader of a peaceful protest movement. Sick to my stomach. I remain
We've seen you,
resolved.
dude.
Pray for me. I am going
We've
to pray
seen
for
you.
you, Ali. I am going to pray for you. Because God might be the only motherfucker who can save you at this point. Where are we? Yeah, the guy, yes. So, again, on the theme of fucking around, this is another one as well. Don't mess with Texas, and it's a North Korea flag. Amazing. Anyway, we'll get to it. We'll get to this. Don't get distracted, Kev. Don't get distracted. Yeah, I know. It's a thing. That hit the sweet spot, did it? Okay, good. Well, I'll let Kristi recover while I find the thing.
It's so dumb.
It is the dumbest thing ever, isn't it?
It's
Well, they said Lone Star, and the North Korean flag's only got 1 star, so it's close enough, you know. That'll do. Fuck it.
I give up on humanity. I can't do this anymore. They broke me.
Thank you for the 100 bits from Bilderberg. Much appreciated.
Oh God.
Yeah. Anyway, so on the general theme we've had of fucking around and finding out, a lot of them flew into Washington to do the insurrection type thing, and many of them because of curfews and things weren't able to immediately leave, so they've been sort of drips and drabs trying to get out of the city. This delightful chap must have been a part of it, because as with all of these things, if you're a terrorist, they put you on a no-fly list, right?
Yes. If you are listed as a terrorist, you cannot fly in the United States.
Yeah, so
You're on a no-fly list.
now, bear in mind the boisterousness, the full of themselves attitude that they were showing on Wednesday. Let's see if the man in question here deals with his current situation with quite the same level of self-confidence.
I love every single one of you, but this is what they do to us. They kick me off the plane, they call me a fucking terrorist, and they want to fucking ruin my life.
Yeah.
They called him a terrorist just because he was doing some terrorism.
Terrorism. Yeah. I feel no pity for you, dude.
Oh, you fuck around, you find out, you silly little bitch. Fucking cry more.
You've got the power of the federal government coming down on you. Your life is going to be very complicated for a while.
Indeed.
Is that the reaction to the video?
Yeah, that's someone reacting to the video, yeah. Anyways, yeah, so Parler's gone down. Should we check, is Parler still around, I think? I don't know.
Is it still functioning?
It probably should be, yeah.
Do you remember when they banned alcohol in the underground?
I do, yes. And they just went
went
down
out
there
with
and had
this
a
big
party. Yeah.
And it was the worst because everyone just drank. Yeah, it was a stupid idea to announce it. They should have just done it without announcing it. But this kind of feels like that. Like it's the coming to the end.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is amazing, right? What this means in full, I do not know. But the Vatican's power was cut last night. Okay. As was Pakistan's 2 alleged co-conspirators in the plot. This is the first time you've mentioned Pakistan. Why are you just introducing Pakistan right now in this story?
When did the Vatican get involved? Are those likes on Instagram secret codes?
Yeah, exactly. Big booty is code for the storm is coming. Because the Pope is coming. Anyway... But also, again, look, but you think Pakistan, that's another country. You think you'd mention that somewhere in the... No, right at the end. Yeah, Pakistan's involved. Okay, cool. In the plot... But at present, all we can confirm is that they are in the dark. Yeah, there was a power cut. There was a power cut. Like, you said the power was cut. No, it was a power cut. And power has subsequently been restored. It happens.
My understanding... Yeah, in Pakistan, it wasn't that the power was cut. They're like... Their generators blew because they're old. They don't work right.
Yeah, they're in essence a third world country. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, this is just again seeing patterns where none exist.
Yeah.
So two things happened.
So I can't guarantee we will win today. No, you will win today. I believe. Richardson, I believe in you. Q believes in you. The storm is coming. Something. Deep state. Anyway, or even on January the 20th. You won't need to. You'll have won by then. It's fine. If they can explode a dirty bomb to start another war. But yes, I can make you one promise. What do you mean they're going to explode a dirty bomb? Is that a euphemism for taking a shit?
I wish it were.
Because in that case, at least one person in your fucking side... Sorry, the Antifas that invaded the capital, they dropped a dirty bomb on the floor. That if you saw that, they literally smeared human excreta on the floor. Like fucking animals.
USA.
Exactly. So much when the world is going to respect you after Trump. Trump said he was going to make the world pay respect to America, and we are. We're thinking, wow, this is the cradle of Western civilization. Anyway, he is American. Okay, cool. I guarantee that you, my fellow Americans, we are better armed than any army on earth. No, you aren't. Literally, your own army is more well armed.
Yeah, your police are more well armed like than you are, and the army is better armed than they are.
Hang on, we are better armed than any army on Earth, including that of the US.
What?
You and Billy Bob and your fucking hunting rifle compared to the nuclear-armed
Drones.
superpower of Earth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to work that well for you.
Precision drone missiles coming at your house, if that,
Yeah. We'll not go quietly into the night. Yeah, we know you won't go quietly, because if Trump people have proven anything, that even when you silence them, they're still very loud. Almost as if they're not being silenced. Then I believe that they'll save the rest of us, one ally at a time, because that is who they are, and that, my friends, is what they do. That doesn't mean anything. I can't speak for anyone else, but I, for one, am not giving up. Howell Holtz, the Richardson Post. Well, thank you, Howell. That was enlightening.
I think that's too strong a word. It was a way to pass time.
It was funny as fuck.
It was. It wasn't as funny as not knowing what the Texas flag was.
Kristi, all I'm saying is, when North Korea inevitably take over America, that man's already sorted flag-wise.
Clearly,
so,
he's planning,
thinking ahead, 4D chess,
and
on his flag needs, that lad. Yeah, thank you, Hal. I'm not sure you meant it as comedy, but it was fucking brilliant. Thank you.
Yes, and you want to go give some acknowledgement to somebody over on Twitch?
That one wasn't on Twitch. That's on the Super Chats. Org says ha 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 ha. Well, thank you.
That sounds about right for our chat.
I appreciate that. I'm glad you find it so funny that the American democracy is being stolen by the communists.
Yes, and an arrested maybe Italian who could just be walking in the background with his hands behind his back, and maybe the picture is a fake.
But other than that, solid. You can take that to the bank, and the bank will tell you to get the fuck out. You're a lunatic.
I'm sure he'd swear to it in an affidavit to Rudy Giuliani.
I'm sure he would. I'm sure. He and Melissa Carone are going to be the saviours of the Republic. Definitely.
Yeah, that's how history's going to go.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Anyway, so Parler's still going, for whatever reason. I don't know. For the next few hours. We will...
Countdown.
Yeah, it's the final countdown. Anyway. Yeah, I will probably, like I say, do an off-air recording of the moment it happens so I can laugh along or something. Thank you for your super chats and all that sort of thing. Following the links are all below. Go and check out Kristi. Don't check out. Well, unless you've got something else for us.
I missed it. Like I didn't realize it was coming to an end so soon, and now it's over.
To be fair, we've been going nearly 2 hours.
Have we?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, it could go on much, much longer in the sense that we've got, like, Dave Cullen.
That's what she said.
Hey! Yeah, exactly. No, I came an hour ago. I don't know what you're talking about. We've got all kinds of stuff for tomorrow. Dave Cullen getting his channel taken down. Oh,
so good.
Delicious. But we'll cover all that. Look, when I say tomorrow, I mean just after I've slept. It will still technically be today in Britain and Germany. It'll be tomorrow in America. But that's because you've decided to live in a very incorrect time zone. Unlike me, and Kristi's only a little bit incorrect. So
yeah. And also, I saw some Dave Rubin clips. I'll try to also get a few things up so we can see the spin machine in action.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what's this? The fact that Baked Alaska and you've mispronounced. It's Nick Funes, please. Haven't been arrested yet. Has been many people thinking they're feds. Yeah, that's a thing that's been going around. They're definitely feds.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But they have been kicked off of D-Live. D-Live,
yes.
Yeah, and beautifully, Nick Fuentes has lost thousands of dollars because their version of Super Chats, his wallet had thousands of dollars from the past few days' shows, and because he was kicked off, he now loses all of that money. He's not getting a penny of that.
That's never gonna not be funny to me.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Anyway, so I mean, the big takeaway from all of this is A, it's fucking hilarious, and B, if you don't want to suffer the consequences of doing sedition, maybe don't do sedition.
Yeah. don't make T-shirts or pullovers that say Civil War January 6, 2020.
Yeah.
Maybe don't do that.
Probably. Yeah, exactly. Probably not a great way of like staying out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
Like if like me, you're trying to not go to jail, there are certain things that one should definitely try to avoid, like storming the capital of the country and
interfering with the certification of the presidential election.
Murdering a police officer, for instance, would also be
big deals.
Thing.
Yeah.
Although one surefire way of definitely staying out of jail is to tase yourself in the bollocks until you're dead. Then they can't put you in jail. So I am not touching it's that. An unconventional. Well, he shouldn't have either, really. Mm-hmm. It's an unconventional approach to staying out of jail. But you know what? He committed to the bit, and he's not going to jail. Well done to him.
I am just walking away. Kevin's on stage by himself.
Anyway, thank you to The Turkey for following. Again, if you want to follow me, the Twitch link is below. You can follow me for free, or you can give me your money or your Bezos bucks on that channel as well if you want to. Like I say, I've been trying to wrap this up now for a little while. As always, my pull-out game is phenomenally weak. But my dick game is strong. Thank you to Mad Scientist for following. Okay, thank you. Anyway, so yes, my dear beautiful viewers, the links are below for the lots of people follow. Presumably, someone must have raided into.
Oh, just as you're ending. Oh no, how unfortunate for them.
Well, yeah, but we've covered.
It bopped all around.
Yeah, we've covered.
Go back to the beginning and watch it all.
Yeah, go back to the beginning and watch it all. We've been covering Parler getting fucked on. It's so funny. In the next few hours, they're going to be shut down because no one wants to host their bullshit. So they might be gone forever. I don't know. But it's been funny. Fuck me, it's been funny.
We went down conspiracy theory lane.
Yeah, did you know? Did you know that some dude in Italy was maybe arrested in a fake picture or something by Mike Pompeo?
Or not at all, or maybe not at all.
Yeah, or almost certainly.
Let that marinate in your brain.
Almost certainly, it was just an old Italian guy walking.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, absolutely delicious work there from whatever his name was, Dave. I'm going to call him Dave. Fucker. So if you enjoy that kind of nonsense, stick around and come and watch the streams, and I'll take you through the nonsense.
Oh, you will.
Yeah, I bring absolutely primo nonsense to you. Cursed images, conspiracy dipshittery, right-wing nonsense, and just lols. Lots of lols. Mm-hmm. Anyway, links are below. Go and check out Kristi. Her channel is awesome. She's got the Twitters there as well. Go and check out all of my links. And the Facebook group, which is a group that is for this show, which is a link for both of us, isn't it, really, Kristi? So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go and check out all of that. Schmozzle.
And more. No, there's no more. That's it.
No, that's it, yeah. There is a finite number of links below. So, yeah.
God.
Anyway, thank you all for listening and watching. I'll be back, I think, probably 7 p.m. tonight in UK time, or tomorrow in American time, it'll be 2 p.m. in America, which is my usual shtick. And, Kristi will possibly be with us, but I mean, she might want to sleep. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah,
I can sleep after.
Yeah. Exactly.
You do.
I will never sleep because sleep is for the weak. That's not literally true, but I don't sleep much, which is probably going to shorten my lifespan. So.
I like to sleep 7 to 9 hours.
That's because I think you're part hamster, aren't you? It would explain the size thing as well.
Well, what do hamsters eat? I don't even know what they eat. Like carrots and shit?
Steak.
Oh, well, then I might be a hamster.
No, they eat like fucking vegetables and shit.
Part hamster, part bear, part
You are fond of a certain type of herb, let's say, but that's a different matter entirely.
Yes. Cinnamon. Oh, that's not a herb.
Cinnamon? I promise you, she is clever. I promise you, she is. She's smart, right? She has her moments, though. We all have our blonde moments. It's fine. Just you deal with it.
All right.
Anyway.
Get me off air before I say something else stupid.
Kristi, you would never said anything stupid ever. You are
Until just now.
well, yeah. I mean, there's no getting away from that.
No. Just
Anyway.
lean into it.
Thank you for all of your support and your love and all that shit. I'll be back later. It's goodbye from me, and goodbye from Kristi. Say goodbye, Cinnamon Kristi.
Goodbye, Cinnamon Kristi.